Welcome to the Husbus Road Trip. We're going to sit down and hang out with a bunch of like-minded people and just talk. Might get awkward, it might not. Who knows? Make sure you tune in.
What's up, everybody? Paul Collins here of the Hussey Team Mortgage Advisors with our 7 questions. Today we have Eric Rehling, broker, owner, operator, agentor, teacher, mentor, farmer, Remax Ready in Conshohocken. And we're going to jump right into it here. You ready? I'm just going to fire away. There's no wrong answers. It's whatever comes to your mind. Start with an easy one. Why always the suit?
Why always the suit? That's a great question. It's because I'm one of the weird ones that got into this business right out of college, and I felt that I had to compensate for the perception that I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing, so I just wear the tie, and it just gives you a different standing for a different first impression.
Sure, I would agree with that. Moving along. So Rich Paul, you know who that is, says he can shoot as good as Steph Curry or Klay Thompson. Are you beating Rich Paul in Pop-A-Shot?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
No contest.
Nice. Love that. Pop-A-Shot, living legend over here.
That's right.
So, being a Florida State guy,
yes,
and a farmer yourself, I have an idea here, but we'll just Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders.
Who am I taking, or who do I think's the better athlete? Or
who wins in a pie eating contest?
Oh, pie eating contest. Wow, I think I got to go with Vincent Bo Jackson.
Greatest athlete that ever lived.
I think so.
He is. Deion said that.
Yes.
He said it was Bo.
Yeah, on his podcast, I think, or on an interview a week ago. I mean, he said it before, but
if Prime says it, then it really...
It's the Bible.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so strangest legal thing you've ever done to get a deal to closing.
Strangest legal thing. All right, I got that one. Strangest thing, I was representing the buyer. The sellers had filed for a divorce. There was a personal judgment on the title, and because they have filed for a divorce, that personal judgment could be collected at settlement. If you're married, it can't. And so there's a long story, but to answer your question, they went down and annulled their divorce, or whatever it's called, threw it out, got remarried. Well, yeah, but they got all the documentation, went to settlement as a married couple, and then...
Happily ever after?
No. 5 hours happily
immediately
ever. Yeah.
Back to...
It was
Do
fascinating.
that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That was bizarre.
I didn't have this in here. Real quick note. How old are you?
47.
So, who would win in a fight? 47-year-old you or 27-year-old you?
Oh, 47.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Peak shape?
Look at this.
Right as
you even got to ask?
That's great. I love no hesitation. Nobody ever hesitates on that one. They always know their answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so very involved at National Association of Realtors,
yes.
Right? National Realtor of the Year. It's a big deal.
Yes.
Eagle Award winner. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it was worth putting in your email.
It's just a cool signature.
For sure. Your treasurer or something over there. You're up running for board member again. All these things. So, what's the ratio between you do this to serve your community, and or personal career achievement?
The ratio of that, I would say it's probably 75 to serve, 25, to self. It's not really a self-serving prophecy for me at all. I love being around people that are smarter than me, which is not hard because I'm not that smart. But when you get into the association work the way I have, you know, all those meetings, all those different strategies and budgets, and when you're running a shop the size of ours, we don't have a tremendous amount of layers, and so an example I would give you of why do I get involved and how has it helped is, a strat planning session. So I owned a business, as you know, with a guy I've known my whole life. Second grade, our strat plan session was, kick open a couple Miller Lights and just be like, yeah, what do you think we do tomorrow? And as you get into the association work and you see the formality that you can make the process, it just helps me see things that I wouldn't have never experienced, to be like, oh, all right, and then you go back to your office and you're like, hey, man, let's come up with, an actual plan, and now I know what that's supposed to look like and things like that. So
gotcha.
That's the main thrust. I mean, I love the industry. I'm passionate about, what I do, but I find that I receive way more than I could ever give when you do the volunteer work.
Gotcha. Awesome answer, man. Glad you brought up your boy Mittman.
Yes.
So our last question here in the 7 questions is, to save Remax Ready from certain annihilation, would you wear Mittman's high school wrestling singlet to the next NAR conference?
Yes. To save Remax Ready from annihilation?
Annihilation.
Oh yeah, I think I could sport that thing. His high school one?
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that'd be rough, but I'm in. Count me in.
You're in. Anything for Remax and your team.
That's right.
All right, man. Great job. Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
It's not done.
Oh. There we go.
I don't know how to stop it.
It's all right. We'll just cut it up.